On the ball, Franz Josef Jung, ex-defense minister, now playing left wing. Up front and on the attack, CDU politician Klaus Riegert. And he scores! 1-0, and the Bundestag takes the lead against a company team from Frankfurt. Playing on the Bundestag team, policymakers of all political stripes.
Actually, it works very well. As you could see, the coalition and the opposition cooperated on the very first goal. So I think in football, the team spirit prevails, and players stick together across party lines.
Tuesday means football for these politicians. The team is known for its strong attack, its stamina, and its light touch. And it regularly gives visiting opponents from across Europe a thrashing. But when these politicians trade their suits for football gear, it's not just for the love of the sport.
When you've been in the showers and played football together, you approach each other differently when you're back in Parliament. And when you engage with your teammates in Parliament, there isn't the same distance between you. You interact very differently.
The team is nothing new. Bundestag football has been around for decades, but its political significance grew as the team developed its informal role of oiling the wheels of Parliament.
After every game, we head for the showers and then go for a drink. It's a chance to talk about problems with people from other parties. I always have a note handy about some project in my constituency that I can talk about with a Social Democrat from the Transport Committee or a Free Democrat from the Budget Committee. Football really helps. The team spirit transcends party lines.
Hitting the pitch certainly has its attractions after a long day in Parliament. And the players give it their all. But experts say there are also some useful image benefits for those taking part.
Some just enjoy it. After all, there are people who enjoy sports, and there are also politicians who enjoy sports. But there's also this belief about a healthy mind in a healthy body. Perhaps the politicians want to show their voters that they too fit that picture, that if they do sports, they must be pretty well-rounded.
Football isn't the only option for athletic policymakers. Here the Bundestag's athletes are heading off on a run, 7 kilometers, more than a brief jog.
Politicians need stamina, just like runners who don't just do the 100-meter sprint, but do 5,000 or 7,000 meters or even the marathon. Secondly, there's discipline. Politicians need that too, just like athletes. And third, you need willpower, because you've got to get through the low points and not let them get you down.
The Bundestag Charity Run is a top annual event. Normally, politicians have to be early risers to squeeze in whatever exercise they can, finding time between committee hearings and plenary debates.
You have to find the time. Say by riding your bike to the Bundestag if the weather's halfway decent. I try and do weightlifting at home and go jogging when there's time.
Back on the pitch, it's 7-0 for the Bundestag. But then, a handball. Fouls and penalties are just part of the game, just like in politics. But players here say the government could learn from their example.
I think the coalition would do well to pick up on our team spirit. Then it would be successful too.
The visitors earn a penalty. But it's not enough. 7-2, the final score, and the Bundestag storms to another victory. Then it's off to the local pub to talk politics.